Lemuel Plummer just did something nobody saw coming. The CEO of Zeus Network reportedly called the police on Chrisean Rock, and according to sources close to the situation, he's ready to cooperate with investigators looking into Ronnie Doe's murder. We're talking about a man who built his entire network around Chrisean's drama, who made millions off her chaos, now allegedly turning on her. And the reason? Chrisean has been blasting him online for weeks, claiming he owes her money and allegedly making threats that crossed a line. But here's where it gets darker. Lemuel apparently told authorities he has information about what really happened to Ronnie Doe back in February. So let's break down exactly how we got here, because this situation is messier than anyone could have predicted. The tension between Chrisean and Lemuel didn't start overnight. For the past few weeks, Chrisean has been going off on social media, claiming that Zeus Network owes her a significant amount of money. She's posted screenshots of contracts, made allegations about being exploited, and accused Lemuel of profiting off her life while leaving her broke. Now, whether those claims have merit is one thing, but the way Chrisean has been handling it has reportedly made Lemuel nervous. According to people familiar with the situation, Chrisean didn't just complain about money. She allegedly made statements that Lemuel interpreted as threats. We're not talking about generic internet tough talk either. Sources say she mentioned knowing where he works, referenced his family, and made comments that suggested she had people willing to handle business on her behalf. That's when everything changed. Lemuel apparently decided he wasn't going to wait around to see if those threats were serious. So sometime in the last 2 weeks, Lemuel Plummer reportedly contacted law enforcement, not just to file a harassment complaint, but to talk about something much bigger. According to multiple sources, he told investigators that he believes Chrisean Rock had involvement in Ronnie Doe's murder, and that he's willing to provide information to help with the investigation. Now, why would Lemuel know anything about Ronnie's case? Well, Zeus Network filmed Chrisean extensively during the months leading up to and following Ronnie's death. They captured her interactions, her conversations, her reactions to everything happening with the paternity situation. If there's footage that shows Chrisean discussing Ronnie, making threats, or showing suspicious behavior, Zeus has it. And apparently, Lemuel is ready to hand it over. This is a massive shift. Remember, Zeus Network profited enormously from Chrisean's storyline with Blueface. They aired the questionable DNA test results. They filmed her drama. They made her a star. But now that she's allegedly threatening him and demanding money he says she's not owed, Lemuel seems to have decided that protecting himself is more important than protecting his former cash cow. The streets are saying he went to the police with more than just complaints about threats. He allegedly brought receipts. For those who need a refresher, Ronnie Doe was shot and killed on February 3rd, 2025, in Severn, Maryland. He was only 24 years old. Police found him in front of a home around 7:10 p.m. with gunshot wounds, and he died at the hospital shortly after. Investigators immediately determined this wasn't random. It was a targeted attack. Witnesses reported seeing a suspicious vehicle in the area earlier that day, suggesting someone had been watching Ronnie, waiting for the right moment. The timing is what makes people suspicious. Just weeks before his death, Ronnie had confronted Chrisean at a mall while she was with her son, Junior. He wanted to serve her with legal papers for a DNA test because he claimed to be Junior's biological father. That encounter escalated. Chrisean called the police and claimed she didn't even know who Ronnie was. Less than a month later, Ronnie was dead, and that DNA test never happened. Let's talk about why so many people believe Chrisean had something to do with this. First, there's the paternity issue. Chrisean showed DNA test results on her Zeus Network show Crazy in Love that supposedly proved Blueface was Junior's father. But independent investigators looked into that document and found problems. The case number on that test was real, but it didn't belong to Chrisean and Blueface. Someone called the testing facility and confirmed that the case number matched a completely different couple. That means the DNA results shown on the show were falsified. If that DNA test was fake and Blueface isn't the father, then Ronnie was likely telling the truth about being Junior's dad. And with him actively pursuing a court-ordered DNA test, his murder starts looking extremely convenient for Chrisean. She had a clear motive to prevent that test from happening because if Ronnie was proven to be the father, her entire storyline with Blueface would collapse. Her reality show credibility would be destroyed. Potentially, she'd lose custody arrangements, money, and public sympathy. Then there are Chrisean's own words. She's posted things on social media that sound incredibly suspicious in hindsight. One post said, "Everyone that thinks they can speak on my son always loses their life. I wonder why they keep going when they see the end result of trying to harm me for your personal gain." She specifically mentioned his daddy being locked up and then said, "Then it was my ex-boyfriend Karen." Unfortunately, that person died. Karen was Ronnie's first name. Who talks like that about someone who was murdered? Police have been heavily focused on a man named Quell, who happens to be a close friend of Chrisean Rock. According to sources, investigators tapped Quell's phone and brought him in for questioning multiple times. Quell is reportedly gang-affiliated and has a history of violence. He's exactly the type of person who could carry out a hit, and he's loyal to Chrisean. Posted a video trying to defend himself, saying he had nothing to do with Ronnie's murder and that social media made him a target. He complained about detectives showing up at his grandmother's house and claimed police only wanted to question him, not arrest him. But here's the thing, police don't tap someone's phone over internet rumors. They don't bring someone in for repeated interrogations without solid reason. Even Ronnie's mother has been dropping hints. After Ronnie's funeral, she posted, "Y'all really unalived my son," along with a video playing a song by Jaden Alexis, who is one of Chrisean's known rivals. That wasn't random. She's saying something without saying it directly. So, what does Lemuel Plummer actually have? That's the question everyone's asking. Zeus Network filmed Chrisean constantly during this period. They have behind-the-scenes footage, conversations that didn't make it to air, audio recordings, text messages that were part of production. If Chrisean discussed Ronnie with anyone on camera, if she made threats, if she coordinated anything while being filmed, Zeus has that footage. There's also the possibility that Lemuel knows about the fake DNA test. If Zeus Network was involved in doctoring those results to create a storyline, that's potential evidence of conspiracy. It shows that Chrisean was willing to commit fraud to maintain the lie about Junior's paternity, which strengthens the motive for wanting Ronnie silenced permanently. Lemuel cooperating with police could mean all of that comes to light. Right now, the investigation into Ronnie's murder is still open. No arrests have been made, but police have stated they're actively working the case and following leads. With Lemuel reportedly cooperating, that could change quickly. If he provides footage or information that directly implicates Chrisean or Quell, prosecutors could move forward with charges. Chrisean, for her part, hasn't directly addressed the new allegations about Lemuel going to the police. She's still focused on the money dispute, still posting about Zeus owing her. But if she's smart, she should be much more worried about what Lemuel is telling investigators than what he owes her in payments. This situation is developing fast, and if Lemuel really is cooperating with police, we could see major movement in this case soon. The question is whether Zeus Network footage will provide the evidence investigators need to make an arrest, or if this is just another twist in an already complicated story. What do you think? Does Lemuel actually have information that could lead to charges, or is this just him trying to get Chrisean to back off? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay updated on this case as it develops, hit that subscribe button because we'll be covering every new detail. We'll see you in the next one. Lemuel.